This is the Louis T. Network. The journey is long, and nobody said it was going to be easy. But all we've got is us.
You have any quarterback news for us?
All that believe.
Yes, we do have news. We have announced that Kirk Cousins will be the starter for 2015 moving forward. And I think all three quarterbacks should be commended for their efforts, their willingness to get better. But when it's all said and done, after all the film that we've gone through, all the off-season activity, all the training camp footage, we feel like at this time, Kirk Cousins gives us the best chance to win, and that's where we're going.
When you say for 2015, does that mean barring?
It's Kirk's team.
Welcome, all my fellow Redskin brethren and sisters. I am your man and resident Redskins fan, Lou. Thank you for joining me here on the Redskins Rapid React. Quickly on the R3, that was pretty interesting. Thought it was going to be a fun game to watch. It was for maybe the first half of the first quarter. Same script, same narrative as last week's game. If you remember, Redskins Saints 14-14. Looks like it's going to be a shootout in the first quarter. And then we scored 33 unanswered points, winning the game 47-14. Similar here. I mean, 14-14 looks like it's going to be a ball game. I'm excited. I'm having fun. And then the officials decided that this wasn't going to be a real game. This was going to be a blowout. And I'm not one to make excuses to help explain losses, especially when you get your ass whooped. Like, I equate that sort of like the Deflategate in the playoffs last year. Had the Colts actually been in that ball game, maybe I'll listen. If you tell me that had an outcome, impact on the outcome of the game. But you got your ass whooped by like 34 points. I don't want to really hear about a ball being deflated. And really, you said it was in the first half. You got your ass whooped in the second half. So I just didn't want to hear that. In this situation, though, the calls by the officials impacted the game greatly, and I talked about the process before the game and how we're going through a process. And one of the things you must know about a team going through the process is that they play teams that are going through the process, which means they're trying to learn how to win, is that they play off the emotion of the game. And what the really good teams and even the great teams can do is they can put bad calls, they can put bad plays behind them and overcome those because they're a good team. Mentally, they're tough. They've been tested before, and they know how to overcome things that don't go in their favor. When you're going through the process, it's not that easy. Teams simply struggle to overcome bad calls and unfortunate mishaps throughout the game. And we're one of those teams that if we're not having things go our way, we go into the tank. Case in point, this football game. Let me tell you a quick story, okay? In high school, there was a girl. She was a bully. All right, nobody liked her. We had a long-term substitute in our algebra class. Real teacher's out having a baby, so we had a guy come in, and she treated him like crap. She treated him like a substitute teacher, sort of like how the players treated the replacement officials in 2012. So this girl gets into a fight with another girl in the class, and the substitute says, "Hey, this girl has been giving me hell since I've gotten here. Here's my chance to get back at her indirectly." So the fight happens, and you know how a teacher normally steps in between the two people fighting. Hey, y'all, break it up. Well, he takes the girl that he doesn't like, that's been giving him the trouble, and grabbed her and put her hands behind her back like this. Hey, you guys stop, and let the girl two-piece her. Bow. And then he let her go and got between them. It was a real shrewd move by the teacher because, hey, I killed two birds with one stone. I let you catch a two-piece, and you about to get suspended. It's a win-win. Sort of like how I felt the officials did us in this game. It's 14-14. The play that changed the game. I told you we was going to go to Carolina and hit them in the mouth. Did I not say that before the game? I hate being right when I want to be wrong. You know I like being right? But I hate being right when I want to be wrong. And I said, we're going to hit the Panthers in the mouth. We're going to come in their house, and we're going to go in their fridge, and we're going to take some of the snacks that they like to eat, and we're going to be real disrespectful. Well, we were disrespectful for the first half of the first quarter. And when we really went and hit them in the mouth, we hit Greg Olsen and made him look soft. dropped him. He dropped the football. Thank you. Cookies. Off to the house. 21-14. Changed the whole dynamic of the game. Instead, the officials said, nah, They put our hands behind our back. No, you're not. Got us a nice little two-piece. And I would love to just blame it on the officials. That was a terrible call. There are a number of terrible calls that really impacted this game. But at the end of the day, you can't turn it over 5 times on the road. I'd love to kill our defense. I really would. But I can't kill them for giving up 5 red zone touchdowns and 4 touchdown passes in the first half when the offense is out there throwing up all over them themselves. Okay? You got a bad snap, let the guys run right in, sack Kirk Cousins. Nobody moves out of their stance. You got Benavian Rickery coming on the slowest corner blitz I've ever seen in my life, and Kirk is just chilling like nobody's coming. And of course, he didn't know it was coming, but I mean, that's the first play of the second half. I mean, can you start the half any worse than that? You got Matt Jones. Who? Matt Jones continuing the fumble. I always say, look, man, leave the young boys at home for these type of games, man. When it's a double chin strapper, when it's one of them type of games, leave the young fellas at home. They don't know how to act. And he came out and did what he's done all season long. Fumble the goddamn football. He's laying the church's money on the floor. You can't do that. You can't do that. So you can't make those kind of mistakes and expect the defense to not break, okay? But you would love them to just bend a little bit. Damn, force a field goal here or there. They let Cam Newton do. And I told you I was afraid of Ace Newton. And he didn't even run. He didn't run. And that's why I said I hate being right when I really want to be wrong. Because I said, what are the Panthers going to do? They're going to stop us from running the football. Shut our run game down. What run game? And they're going to run the football on us. And what did Jonathan Stewart do? We couldn't tackle them all goddamn day. Ran for over 100 yards. They did what they wanted to do to us. And so it's frustrating, but that's the process. Once those calls didn't go in our favor, and the other big call, that killed us. Because even after the momentum killer of the Culliver pick 6 for a touchdown, even after they put our hands behind our back and got us 2-piece, the Jay Reed holding, are you kidding me? That's 1st and goal from the 4-yard line, and that's a phantom hold. You gotta be kidding me. What more you want him to do? He got in front of the dude, put 2 hands on him, moved him 15 yards off the spot. Kirk, beautiful read option down to the 4-yard line. They call holding. And the next play, you get the sack, forced fumble. Great play by Ely. Can't take anything away from it. It shouldn't have never happened though, because it should have been 1st and goal from the 4. That changes the whole entire complexity of the game. You go from 1st and goal at the 4 to 2nd and 20 from like the 37-yard line. Next play, strip, sack, forced fumble. And that was basically the game. They went down, got a field goal right before the half. And now instead of it being, at worst, 17-28, it's now 31-14, and they never looked back. And they took off on our ass. And they blew us out in the game, so I thought the officials didn't do us any favors in this game, but we didn't do ourselves any favors, man. You got fumbles. It was comical. The offsides penalties, how many of those did we have in this game? That's what I'm talking about, the little things. When you're trying to go through the process, you can't try to do the big things first, okay? It's the little things that you gotta take care of. The attention to details. We're not doing those things right now. Not jumping off sides and giving them 1st and 5 or 3rd and 9 and turning it into 3rd and 4. Those are the little things. You can't win and be a consistent team and win on the road, which is something that we haven't done all season. You can't do that, and you can't take care of the little things like tackling and wrapping a guy up. Protecting the football. How about you try doing that and not fumbling? I mean, we had like 8 fumbles in this game. If they could recover all of them in the second half, we would have had about 6 or 7 turnovers in this game. I mean, it was comical, man. And give the Panthers credit, man. They whooped our ass in this game. They smelt blood in the water, and like the vicious, nasty Panthers that they are, they struck. And they bit our neck, they hit the jugular vein, and watched us bleed out on the floor. And that's what they were supposed to do. So they whooped our ass 44-16, gave us a complimentary. How long did that safety take at the end? I mean, that to me was the perfect exclamation point on this ass whooping. That safety with the punter is like, damn, I got brunch. Can y'all hurry up and make me run out of bounds? Damn, he's standing back there, tied his goddamn shoes, readjusted his helmet, threw the ball up, caught it. Said, man, I might still punt the damn ball. Do you want me to? Finally, somebody escorted him out of the damn back of the end zone. Unbelievable. 44-16. Nice, thorough ass whooping. But you know what? Silver lining in all of this, guess what? we're still going to have a chance for first place next week at home versus the Giants. Don't you love the NFC East? I know I do, goddammit. I am a Redskins fan, etched in burgundy and gold. My Redskins spirit will never die. My Redskins spirit will never fold until we meet again. Hail to our beloved Redskins. That was piss poor pathetic. I'm a little upset at the coaching staff because I told them they're not going to be able to run in this game. So what they needed to do, run some screens. Did you see any screens today? Other than that garbage ass screen we did to Deshaun Jackson? Did you see any screens to the running back? I'll wait. Nah, you ain't seen one of those. How about bootlegs? We ran one bootleg to Jordan Reed. We needed to keep the Panthers defense off balance. I said that going into the game, they didn't execute. And I didn't think Kirk was that bad, to be honest with you. The first interception, D-Jack's wide open. It wouldn't have mattered anyway. They called us, and that was a phantom call. He called Pierre Garçon for pass interference. It really didn't matter, man. The officials were terrible in this game. And it was on both sides. We had a kickoff return where they called number 53, I think his name's Jacobs. They called him for a personal foul. What are you talking about? The officials were terrible in this game. It doesn't matter. Got your ass whooped, 44-16. I don't want to hear it. Those boys were having fun on us. Had a group dab shot on us, man. Damn, it must be nice to be.
There's plenty more where that came from. While you're here, subscribe to the channel. If you want more Louis T, be sure to follow me on Twitter at InTheLabRoom, or you can like the Facebook page at In The Lab Room. That's In The Lab Room on Facebook and at In The Lab Room on Twitter. Don't forget, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. The Redskins Report.